Right, so hi everyone and welcome to the third installment of this video series. My name is Josh Bardsley from Avalanche Enterprise, and on today's video we're going to be talking about brand image, how to create that brand image for success on social media. So make sure that all your social media campaigns are as optimum as possible. So let's hit the screen.
Right, so thank you very much for joining me on this video. Again, this is going to be about building your brand so that we can sort of get as much out of social media as possible. So it's not necessarily building your brand from a sort of traditional brand equity perspective, but more positioning you as the value, the expert, the value giver in your industry. And I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the ways we do that here at Avalanche, and the ways that we can help you with that here at Avalanche, so that you can get the most out of social. Cool, let's get going. So the first port of call really is about LinkedIn and optimization and understanding what you do, what your experience is, and why should the client work for you. That's the point here, right? Because no matter what happens, when you start working with Avalanche, you're going to get a lot of traffic to your site, to your personal profile here, your company profile. You will see a huge influx of traffic to those areas, and if those areas aren't equipped to deal with that traffic, or they aren't equipped to portray you in the right light, it's pretty much pointless. So one of the first ports of call, obviously, is to create your image on LinkedIn, and we can often do that by sort of really bolstering up the articles we write, the content that we write. I know that in most packages, even in our minimum package level, we write 2 pieces of content a month for you, so that shouldn't be an issue to get that up and bolstered pretty quickly. But in the experience sense, it's about creating sort of extensive experience around you, what you do, what your business does, portraying you guys as the experts, portraying the testimonials, which you can find down here, the endorsements, the skills, what you've done, the media that you can add to your profile, because you can add a lot of stuff to your profile. For example, if you click here and then went onto bio, we could click around here and you can add pretty much all you want. So for me, being bolstered as this entrepreneurial person, I've got here, my name is Josh Bardsley, I'm a lover of all things business. We're documenting our whole journey for other people to look, so they can click that and that will then take them through to my YouTube channel over here. But it also has a lot of media, so it's a lot of articles in place. Actually, that's a lot of the same article. That's a glitch, but we've got brochures, we've got videos here, we've got articles, and now we've got another article here. So, for example, if they clicked on that, that would then I could then take me to people in property and view source, for example. Here, this would then take them to the article, which was this one. It's an article about me in property investment. So you can link people through to your media that you generated and all the PR that you generated. So it's a great way of, when people are hitting this, like I can see here, I've had 529 people hit my page in the last 90 days. That's a lot of people, and I've been actually appeared in 41 people's direct searches. So, that's a lot of people, and LinkedIn is definitely the first port of call. So let us know if you don't think that your LinkedIn profile is up to scratch. We will also check it as well. So that's probably the first area that we will look at, is LinkedIn. So what's next? I mentioned earlier YouTube, and YouTube, we're in a very visual world. People like stuff visually. They like stuff now. They like to be able to see and watch and sort of listen to something, and listen to why you're the expert, and listen to sort of you portray the life that they maybe want. And as business people, you're often dealing with either the consumer, or you're either dealing with the consumer, the business, or the professional. And most of those people will watch YouTube from time to time, or watch videos based on what they're looking to buy. A business, for example, will look at who's the expert. If they see videos there, they are more likely to buy. If it's a consumer, they feel trustworthy with you. They feel like they trust you because there's some sort of relationship. They feel like they know you from the internet. So this is why we've been creating the entrepreneur vlog up here, which is we've vlogged every single week we've been in our office. You can see there's absolutely tons and tons of videos here. So there's I think we're on week 45. So we vlog every single week. We do little tutorials. We do all sorts of stuff. So, for example, you can see here, this has got 480 views, for example. There's some advertising on there, so it would make some money in the long run. But
Right, guys, welcome to episode 1 of
if you look at this. So what you can see there, that is a company trailer, and we tend to make these a lot for clients, especially in the consumer-based industries, because people are very, very, they love to see stuff. And as you can see down here, you will get to know our team. If you watch these videos, you'll get to know us, you'll get to know our team, you'll get to know our values. And we have thousands and thousands of people that look at these videos. In fact, with 893 at this point in time, regular subscribers, and we have had around 46,000 views on our videos in the last sort of 9 months or so, which has just been amazing. And we love it. We really, really enjoy it. And we're going to continue to make videos on there. But what that is a pure portrayal of brand. It's pure portrayal around what we are, who we are, and what we do. And we're being so transparent that you can literally come and watch every single second of our days. So, come and check that out. Let us know what you think. And if you want help starting something like this, you want help looking at how to create a YouTube channel, then all you've got to do is get in touch with your account team. They will help you do anything you need to do with this. Even we've got some clients that even come to the office and make use of our videography team. We'll make you as many videos you need to make, and we can create a YouTube channel. So that's one of the ways we do it. Another way we do it is obviously also by your website. So creating a website that portrays you as a person of value, a people or business of value is highly important. So be constantly giving information away. We do a very regular, I think we do 2 blogs a week now. One on a topical something that's happening in business, but also then, for example, on controversial adverts. For example, this one here that said, "Are you Beachbody ready?" And there was a lot of controversy around the woman here, whether or not that she was trying to portray the perfect body, and that you can't call someone Beachbody ready. Like, everyone has their own definition of Beachbody ready. So you know what it's like in the advertising world. There's a lot of stuff going on. So we hit that up, and we did a article on that. So things like that around to position you as the expert in your industry. We need to be looking at content that is portraying you as a value person, instead of someone that's just trying to sell. So that's a very, very good way of doing it. A next way of doing it, for example, is via something like this, which is a case study. And this goes through a case study. For example, it's very, very professionally drawn up. It talks a lot about the introduction, a lot about the companies. If we just keep scrolling down, should my computer work? Please scroll down. Research, it talks about deployment, and then it talks about results. So it's a very, very professional document that looks very, very corporate-esque, and our design team are here to help you make things like this. I think that to get the template made is like 100 quid, and then every one after that is like 60 quid. So for a couple hundred quid, you could probably end up with 4 or 5 really, really nice case studies that you can then send out to clients, and they could be on anything. They could be on certain strategies, they could be on certain products, they could be on certain exact clients, things like that. So if you need anything like that, please do not hesitate to get in touch. Obviously, again, in terms of landing pages, websites, design, it's all really important, and we can help you with it. So anything you have any ideas about, please do let us know. But the sort of 4 that I would really recommend starting with is obviously getting your LinkedIn profile completely and utterly up and running. Check out YouTube. Check out how you can portray yourself as the value giver via visuals. Obviously, then let's get into some consistent blogging, and then finally, one of the things you can get going pretty quickly is the case study. So do have a think about that, and if you want any questions on that, please do not hesitate to get in touch. So thank you very, very much for listening to this video. I hope you found it useful. If you have any more comments or questions, please do not hesitate to get in touch with us, and we will see you next time.